I remind those interested that the village board has no jurisdiction over the programs, meetings, decisions of the Park District. Since I have been associated with the village board, it has not taken a stance on the Plainfield 202 decisions, the library, land purchase, Wheatland Township building, Oswego 308 district that was planning to build a high school in the village jurisdiction. There currently is an active investigation by the Illinois State Police regarding purported wrongdoing by the Park District. I am confident that the investigation will be thorough and all questions regarding any impropriety will be answered and dealt with. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Trustees, comments?
I have one. I came across an organization last week known as the Partnership for Public Service. And it's a 501c3 organization that works with the federal government in partnering like similar agencies, sharing resources with similar agencies in the federal government. I think it would behoove the village board to look at this model and perhaps other jurisdictions as the economy continues to impact our hiring and our staffing. It makes very good sense to look at the possibility of sharing resources across jurisdictions. So perhaps at a workshop in the future we can discuss the Partnership for Public Service model for possible potential resource sharing. Thank you.
Any other trustee comments?
Periodically we get comments about our sign ordinance. It's too long, 35 pages long. A number of us helped to write that a number of years ago. I don't know if anybody's looked at 294 when you go by the fashion outlets. They have probably 150-foot sign, white lights, red. Talk about distracting. After seeing that, I'm very happy we have an ordinance that keeps signs under control in Plainfield.
What does the sign read?
Huh?
What does the sign read?
Fashion outlets. Really important stuff. The red lights are so bright, you've got to really look hard to find the letters.
I have one brief comment. I also want to commend, we have had actually a couple of good rankings in the last couple of weeks, both with one of the best places to live and one of the safest places to live, and I want to also commend the police department on that as well.
Are there any other trustee comments? Now, this would be the time for public comments on items not on the agenda, not to exceed 3 to 5 minutes per topic.
Anybody?
Please come to the podium, state and spell your name for the record, please.
Good evening, everybody. I'll try to be pretty brief. My name is Vicky Polito, P-O-L-I-T as in Tom, O. I'm here to say that I believe that Garrett Peck is unfit for duty as a village trustee and should resign. In November, during a public meeting of our park district, Mr. Peck was so desperate and intent on intimidating and punishing me for speaking against leadership and practices there that he actually lied to the police about what I did and said at that meeting. I have the 911 call recording, the police report, and they show that he not only told police that he would love to swear out a trespass warning against me, but that maybe I could be charged with disorderly conduct. He told police that regardless, he wanted them to tell me that I was not to come to any future public meetings. That's nice talk from a public servant. It wasn't the first time, even that month, that he lied about and attempted to shame and silence me, along with other citizens, simply exercising our rights. He posted a letter to all district residents on the Park District website that called me a radical with a political agenda whose actions would deprive seniors, children, and veterans of needed program dollars. Aside from those lies, he told a lie about my participation in a district meeting in June, all alongside a document publicizing my personal contact information. I heard from a lot of people about this shabby attempt at intimidation, and despite an attorney and other citizens pressing for its removal, it was up for a month. Earlier in the year, when Peck and Peter Hurtado, a commissioner on the park board, had Jim Rasich and Rob Breyer escorted out of separate meetings, which particularly Mr. Rasich's case was clearly done to deny him the right to speak at all. Peck did not add in a trespass warning or ask the police to tell either man to never come to a public meeting again, which says to me that he's a misogynistic bigot who tried bullying a woman because he thought he could get away with that, but not doing the same to a man. It is appalling and unacceptable that a village trustee used resources that were all 100% funded with taxpayer dollars as a tool for suppression of free speech. And I don't think that our police officers liked it any better than I do, that Garrett Peck treats them like his personal goon squad. Because he was and remains a public official who made the choice more than once to attack citizens using public resources, Garrett Peck is unfit for the role of village trustee and needs to resign. You don't pull that kind of disgraceful nonsense and get a pass on it from me. Thank you.
Are there any other public comments? Now then we'll proceed with the work of the business meeting. We're seeking a motion to approve